Right, where is some? There we go. Murray, there he is.
I see you're a fan. Oh, yeah! Demigod, coming at you. Let's do this. I make this look good. And I thought flying was cool. Thanks for thinking of me, kid. I have to wear this, right? That's right. Take it all in. Thanks for thinking of me, kid.
But either way, how lucky am I that managed to pack the entire crap in set in here? Because look, it's one in the bag, not Hardy, and it's got tracking on it, a full back, and a denim back. I think they gave you a huge cigarette. It's not a full back, and it's crash worthy. It's little jet ball.
This is going to be wonderful. And I'm right. Everybody, Mickey Mouse is in the house.
Then we have this thing here, then we grab, and I thought it was going to be a grab, and you're right, you've got there, you put the head correct. It's one, and then what you've got to tell you say, but hey, so now,
From me. Oh well.
I shall remember this.
Year 2001 period, with the crash riding a big metal name. He has a very, very wide to be. His final profile is really, really And this
I'm in
this
this
whole
with
gap
you.
was like that is when she's trying to
I
make
thought
a
flying was
is when
cool.
I am not okay with what you do before. Yeah, you can say that there. Yeah, but I think you know, rolling a priceless gaming outcome, so I haven't felt that this video inclined to do that because this stuff is just so expensive. So right now I am yearning to smash something. If only there was a point of Crash Bandicoot that told me I could smash. It's a Crash Bandicoot Smash Box surprise. Tear off the wrapper, smash box to reveal Crash figure. Okay, maybe not that one. Okay, maybe not that one. Okay, maybe not that hard. Okay, maybe not that hard. You know what? This is an idea I can get behind. Sort of. I've never been a fan of this borderline gambling where kids spend their whole month's pocket money for a chance to get a new figurine that they don't already have. But at least in this case, the fixture pretty simple. You have a built-in display system after you get the figure out, and it's true to what Crash is best known for, breaking boxes. It's a clever real-life crossover, not bad. Now all I'm thinking about is why your thing that's supposed to be broken was packaged like a bomb shelter, and yet your delicate action figures were broken before I even touched them. Ooh, actually, speaking of figures, I've got a few more to show you. Like this one got NXT, my sister got me for my birthday in 2019, and even though it looked beautiful, it's so heavy that his ankles can't sustain the mass. Bad birthday present. It doesn't matter anyway, because later on here I then found this extra large deluxe Crash figure from the same company with a jet form. And man, because I've seen the articulation, the detail, the weight balance, belly button, Speedstorm, basically the first and biggest Smash figure.
I can't wait to get down tonight. That is something awesome. I can't wait to get my levels in as well.
I have the kid, I would scream and then shoot off his paint and die. I actually have no not like it's going to enter the it's got but yeah, it's too cool for me. It's fine. And the other thing is making possible and crashing those right up to this something. I've learned enough for one of them. It's something. I'm not getting enough time. And I'm going to do the big talk. The sun is dead. They're probably the big talk.
Hi, Felix. Mew.
It's just a square come on, it's totally bad. You don't want to give the devil back to your heart. No? What? You don't want to hunt for them? I don't know why. You don't want to hunt for them. Big race. I want to make this much greater than the biggest bird. In the get no just what he has, except instead of trying to throw the square in the air, you can look at it from the top. Get this right. On the top. That's what the bird is. I mean, it's right. I was hoping it was something that was dead thing, and I don't think that comes to one so
Yeah. Be good, mate.
This wasn't the only thing Kid Robot made to Crash though. They also gave the plushie. The result is That's fun. I mean, I guess I've seen worse, but with Cortex, I kind of lose it when you turn them around and see the rest of his hair. It looks like somebody pooed on an egg. Then they have their own bespoke crash flush, and oh no, the eyes are wonky. It was a mistake. It's intentional. Cat, I'm so sorry!
Turn it on! I think we go, but even cool characters I like. Oh, behave. What? I'm not gonna hurt you, man. Let's go do that, alright? You need to unlock this. So you need to unlock the characters. Like, so who's next? Mari finally unlocked. Now I got these three females next. There's Mari's not level gold yet.
Basics have expected, but then Numbskull had a meeting. They were told, okay, we have some crash kits. Can you sell them again? Numbskull is basically
Chip versus Dial. Here we go again. So he will be a playable character tonight. So don't know what time, but you see 5 Dale. Yeah, Dale is going to be the next character to be unlocked. Maybe I can have the famous blue color. I got the famous colors for This is fun. There you go. Oh, good for you. So we're gonna have it around October time. I'll try to play for you. What? I'm doing well with this game. Alright, Mari, I don't know, but so basically I got him to level
sure that people will love that. Goodness. Oh, what's that? All I can do with this thing is put headphones on it and Crash Bandicoot Switch control. Crash Bandicoot Switch control. Crash Bandicoot Switch control. Live at this convention. This lovely dude here has shown me that they had these. I had no idea about these at all. And it's too late now. So thanks for ruining my video. Anytime. Which then led.
So you think you know Wix? Do you really? First up, we've got Shake's video.
It's been a long time that Kenny has posted something on his channel. Wait, where is he? Felix, can you stop being a pain in the rear end, please? Oh, goodness.
This is going to be quiet. The enthusiasm is exuding.
I've read about this vehicle.
Research potential methods of exploiting this place. Never thought I'd say this, but I already miss the underworld. Over there, I at least have struggled to keep me occupied. Here, it is nothing but force.
Fury's beard. He's built like a mountain. What a warrior.
Wow, I've never felt blood pressure that high in my life. Someone get this guy a doctor before he pops.
He looks good. The guy could really use a good stretching.
At last, something besides emptiness. Who are you?
Hello, my friend. Please come closer. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
We are no friends.
Not with this attitude, but give us a chance and we might be.
You just give me answers. Don't be silent. That's somebody got out on the wrong foot. Stay calm. Aggression won't help you. I am Batman, and this is Tom. Strife is all I do. We are the Council of Badass. We can come here because you are one of us. And it doesn't matter. None of us would be, but here we are. That's just tough to lie. I'm sure we'll find that couple of moments too.
Flynn has told
Made us sounds weird. But it's like this part as an ancient part of the stage.
That's just annoying. Cream on the right, we'll call him that. Cream on the left. It's alright.
Mario, trust the top.
Oh, that's funny.
It wasn't ancient last time I was there. That means you've known nothing but battle since birth. You are more correct than you realize.
Sure, he looks strong, but that doesn't necessarily mean he knows how to use those muscles.
Mind your tongue, Whiskers. You will not like what follows this test.
Hi, Whiskers. Your nicknames are getting better and better, Jimmy.
I hate his food.
By the way, nice paint job, friend. Did you lose a bet that involved a bucket of chocolate and markers?
You call them things. I call them God.
Great! A walking monument of grumpiness. Just what this council was missing. Have you tried laughing?
If you have seen what I have,
we will win this.
Well, I guess my humor's safe then.
What does the child think about that?
Well, Kratos, Lady Talk here is blind. But mark my words, don't judge her by her looks. Blind or no, the lass has gifts that we should make
Time to initiate this challenge. Time for light up dancing.
Oh well. That was brutal. Oh well, we didn't win.
and grim besides. But I'll not sit quiet while you spit on the name of Howland, maker of my people, forge master of the world. His name is sacred, and I'll defend it with and if I must.
Insolent Lord, I will crush you.
Try it then. You'll find my axe is not so easily broken. You best not underestimate us war. We are like stone, unyielding and stubborn.
What the? How are you still standing?
see what's next.
My pain is not terrible. Though I try to master it, it is not always mine.
What was that about big guy? You heard the word God, and the Boston Hearted and the Open Bar.
I have never come
Doesn't give you the right to insult mine.
If you knew what I have endured, you would understand.
Light cycle course.
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
We've all got scars.
Honor to the Lee family.
What, are we on vacation here?
Next up, finish line.
Look, big guy, I get it. It sucks. But trust me, keeping it all in just makes it worse. Even I learned that opening up is sometimes the only way to move past the pain.
Well, that's a twist. No, handing out life advice instead of insulin. Didn't see that one coming.
To disappear.
Don't get too jealous, Bobo.
It's over.
Whatever, Bobo.
Ah, now I see it. The pain and the burdens laid upon you. Few could endure such trials. For that, I forgive your sharp tongue. But hear me well, Kratos. Whatever your hatred of gods, leave Howley's name untouched. Otherwise, I would be forced to act.
Reminder, the pair Agamemnon was
course it shows me.
file code name, Godslayer. I did not expect to bear so much of myself this game. Maybe it is the effect of the so-called sedatives in that method. Perhaps. You do seem calmer, but I'm still wondering how you're even standing. I once tried a similar compound on Bane. He slept for 9 days straight. I feel relaxed. Something I have not felt in years. It is impossible to have more than 70. I would like to use them to rest. To quiet
Prove
the
I'm
way.
not just another
That might not be the best idea. It's really not meant for repeated use. I am no child Batman. I can bear it, which is exactly what worries me.
Well, I guess with this, we will end today's episode. Our dear viewers. Please give it a like and subscribe to this channel where you can find us every
Honor to the Lee family. And now, Howley's not mistake.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is the Angry Joe review about yeah, where's Gantu? The first that's one disappointment about this movie. That where the hell is Gantu, the villain from the first one?
Hey guys, we just got back from Disney's live action adaptation of the classic Lilo and Stitch. I kind of this is the one Lilo and Stitch was the animated thing from Disney I never saw. This was also the last time. And I decided to watch it, and I think it was really fun. It's kind of a reason to watch it. This is my reason. I stayed up till 2 a.m. in the morning because not only did I love so much, I watched this one I watched the third and the fourth, and yes, there are a first I deep dived into it, and the animation in the third one is a drop. And technically, there's 6 movie, and then one of them is called Speedstorm. And then there is an animated series that deals with experiment 66 and a bunch of colors. This is focused on techniques like all songs from the evolutionary that can have different forms and emotion and everything feel the animation, dance, the whole system, then the whole system. And I this movie, when I first saw an animated movie, what is the most interesting thing? Generally, on the core, but I haven't it's an interesting way to have been like that without your very eyes. Oh, that I'm sorry, that.com, and you can learn the AI intelligence because they're in the show. Very quickly, guys, several popular essays about the content of the show. Without sharing, without sharing, I think that generally helps you make your life what's really about that? How much you get your whole day? I'm not ashamed to admit it makes it so like motion, and that's why I just kept watching and watching. Alright, so now we get to the Disney live-action adaptation, which Disney has been doing this a lot recently, obviously. Killing it, so and actually killed it, kind of halted production of future live adaptations. But when I saw the trailer, and then not having seen Lilo and Stitch, I thought, okay, this has been probably to end on a high note, probably going to be a good one. And now, as a new fan, fresh, okay, you have to realize the original is fresh in my mind.
Exactly, yes.
You know what? This one was to show possible. It is number one. I'm going to just say something. Captain Yankee is no longer in the film, and that is unforgivable.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Lilo, Stitch, this creator, or what is it, Jumper? It's really such an interesting dynamic from the film. And for them to say that this film is less funny, it is less content, it has less emotional impact. And like I said, the original made me cry. This one gives nothing of the sort. And that really was just being a film with kids. It was earlier shows. And it's how bad it is. It's like no it's like, yeah, and to me, let this be the last live action adaptation for this second one. Recently announced that they're going to be putting some of those projects on hold. But if this makes a ton of money, it is tracking pretty well. It's better technology because over time, while the original was a huge hit for Disney, was up and down. And over time, it got big in circles and it got popular. So I think that's why it's tracking it well. But if it does do well, it's probably going to take the wrong time from it. And, probably be gangbusters. But that feels like a film that was meant to go on Disney Plus. This is what it was. Instead of ultimately the network pieces of Disney Plus, they say, oh, no, elements and stuff from the second film, the much worse second film, and then creates this sort of huge, unfocused third that is worse in every way possible. And as a new fan of Stitch and Lilo, this was unfortunately a dud for me, guys. What did you guys think of it? I got so much more to say because I was fun. Probably the best live action movie we've ever got. Because Mulan was awful. Mulan was way worse. So Mulan was terrible. Dumbo was worse. The White was worse. I don't think the Mulan was count, but I don't think that movie was great. It's probably close to a laugh. I think the stock is 1-for-1. When they're doing remakes, like seriously, like Stitch is great. The original writer and voice actor sits back, and like he's back playing Stitch. The little girl who played Lulu, I thought she did a really good job too. So it's just them recreating the original animation, which I also really enjoyed. I think it's probably great, but then they added some things. They added this new character, where all the voice actors for the older sister, and takes away from some stuff. They added this neighbor character. Also takes, well, it not only is there no point other than they wanted to put this actress in there, it takes away from some of the moments because there were times in the original when the older sister's taking her to the right to look at the dog, and there's some things where she's like, she doesn't know how to be a mom, but she's so far she's doing anything she can, like take care of her little sister. And then now it's just like some random neighbor lady that's like, oh, okay, go in there. Well, this neighbor lady character takes away from the family dynamic, and they push that line, which is, never leave your family behind. It's a specific thing on the island too. And in the animated series, we get to apply to all people of the island. We're all cousins. We call each other cousins. You learn a little bit about the Hawaiian culture. Yeah. So I think when they made changes, they wanted to do things on their own. I don't think it worked out. I didn't. It's best to not like Zach Galifianakis because I love Zach Galifianakis. But I just you for saying this. I hated him. I hated his casting. Yeah. But I really like him. I like a lot of the projects he's been in, but it's nothing about the character or the lines. Like something was off, and it wasn't good. It was not a good Jumbo.
No, definitely not.
Jumbo, because he kind of had, that accent. You could tell that maybe dangerous and evil, and just he's jolly and glee in his evilness that he created his monster. And the his character is so flat, so boring, so uninteresting. It feels like that was like, I didn't even know who I was going to play in the film until the last minute, which I think is an interview that he got. So now it makes sense that, he's like, doesn't care about the story. Yeah, you never know these focus. But whatever happened, it did not work for me. I did not like these characters. There were some changes with Bubbles. Mainly because they wanted to include the original voice actors from the animated version. Yeah, it's just like, I think that if they had just stuck to what they were doing, they would have made something charming and great. Problems, they wanted to get their own things and like their own scenes and change things around. And I think every opportunity for them to do something new and different, they made it worse. And so, I do give them credit because they made one of the best Disney live action things, but that bar is so fucking low that it doesn't like me saying that doesn't actually really mean anything. So, yeah, the concept of doing well in fact, doing it works. The fact that they changed things around and pulled up Bubbles is unforgivable. In fact, Vinny's Robert, and he's still from the line. He's still kicking, right? The guy. It's possible. Why did they get him? I don't understand. I hated that change. Hated the nuance character. Jumper. The other and yeah. He was okay. Like, he did not. But yeah, he was bad. But it's just
Yeah, but it's definitely things like this. David has made video. It's an old original story. Tom is gone. I want to say they wrong, but they want to get legal sports, whatever. It's kind of open for not citizen. Yeah. And then they want to feel pissed off that this now he feels like, I don't know. Sometimes you just can't help it. So I'm the one. It's the one. God. That's everything they want to come up with. Fucking one. Yeah. So, give the service to the basic purpose with the basic act. I also feel like when you do it, you get there. I just spoke to the heart. I didn't know what to do. They became the bad guy, but he's kind of like the better than all of these maybe I think yeah. God, you can get it. He's like, that makes sense. You're like, oh, yeah, come on, here. It doesn't make sense. You don't yeah, and I said, well, it's what I do. Yeah. Someone's like, you know, big claim that, yeah, it's spent by the Galactic Council or whatever, but, you know, it's pretty everything understanding. And then there was this interplay between, the stage and making it fun and the fact that they can't do anything because they're not using interactive humans. And he's constantly teasing him. He's like, oh, yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't have done wrong about that. And the court was very stickless and all that. It's pretty much, work in every fucking way. And I'm sure many of his fans are older fans like us. This did come out, what, in the 2000s or something like that. And you know, I think other fans, younger fans, will find it okay. But like I said, the entire time we were in there, none of these kids were laughing out loud, getting excited, or rambunctious, like we've been in other showings, and they've been doing that. It was really fairly quiet and flat, and yeah. It's still fun. They probably just like, yeah, it's fine. But when you grow up, that's as much as what's great. Yeah, it's not the good to why they're in the stores and things. Super hot. Yeah, so, let me see. What else can I say about this? It's without spoilers,
You ready? Let's find out.
Like I said, the last part is completely different. The fact that you really got into it was much worse. And David was done worse in here as well. David is this kind of lovable, surfer dude in the original. Here, he has nothing. He is nothing. And yeah, he looks at the first very much, but when he was funny, he was charming, and he just thought he was a good dude. They made a point of showing that it's all part of the family in this way. And here, his relationship with Nina doesn't work. And honestly, the core of the film gets mixed up. It's supposed to like end the relationship between Lisa and Nina is one seems disconnected sometimes. And this is just it. Whenever they're getting a good phone, all you have to do is really kind of get it. They then shy away from showing
yelling and chanting and being kind of a broken candle. And when that works, even in this world, it doesn't feel, it doesn't resonate. It just falls into a see, and this becomes a thing. Because when we're playing really good songs, it's about under the label. So it's the music sound. And the music of the that make it different from and unique. It's all creative force. And now let's look at every other music. It's a popular
how the fucking record works. Even in the beginning scene, the Lilo beats the shit out of the fucking redhead girl class. This one.
Oh, there's no yeah, she punches the fuck out of her. And then he later says, I'm sorry I punched you in the face.
Look at how you bit me. It's like,
and she fights, and she's this little feral child that goes to show the wildness and outcast of Lilo and the wildness and outcast of Stitch, and both have been sanitized. And I fucking hate it. It's a fucking shame. It shows what can happen when you take something that's, unique and that's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. 9 of 10 is the original. And you turn it into essentially something that's average for everyone. And
that's why I wanted to fucking stay away from Hercules. Hercules is one of my problems.
Right, and I think
stay away from it.
Whether they continue their life.
They need to fucking stop. They're not doing anything good with it. They're doing
everything was worse, guys. Alright, so what was done better? Well, the aspects that I liked better. I did like how Stitch talked a little bit more in this one. So they got Stitch's animated, like he's cute. He's cute and fluffy. They got his.
They can't fuck that up.
They can't fuck that up. So, the actress for Lilo, the little girl, she fucking nailed it with the material she was given. What, a 6-year-old? I don't even know how old she is, but she is the greatest little actress. In fact, she's better than some of the other fucking people in the film.
Most of the film, she's better. Like I said, Stitch looks cute and animated, perfectly fine. That's it. That's fucking it, man. And I hate that they removed the ugly ducking booklet. That made me fucking tear up. That made me tear up. I cried towards the end, but it's like
they removed the heart because that was a good part of that.
Yeah,
and he's destroying.
He gets the book as his book, and when he's completing his thing about leaving his book, it means something to him. This idea. Being an outcast and needing a family and wanting a family, that's all gone. Yeah. Instead, it's super sad music that swells, and it's like, this is the part of the movie that you're supposed to be sad.
That's how they're treating you too. The entire movie. They're like, this is fucking dumb.
Well, this one's also 20 minutes longer. So what they bloated with a bunch of other crap that honestly isn't as good, and they cut out some of the stuff that is. I mean, for me, it's just someone up top made the decision to add 2 brand new characters, and that cascaded into a giant set of problems where it's like, this neighbor character is taking away all these heartfelt moments from the sister that I think I really, really needed.
Yes.
Tia Carrere being in there, I get it. She was in there, give her a bit role or something.
Yeah.
But, like, her character, like, again, there's some...
She's the original voice actress for Nina.
Yeah, but so she plays a brand new character here, and so it's like we're taking stuff away from Cobra, and so it's like... Cobra.
Yeah, honestly, like, they could have just had her, like...
Harness the power of data. Study data science. Search Monash online.
Office.
Support bone strength with Ostalin Vitamin D3 1000 IU or Ostalin Calcium and Vitamin D3. $25.99 each at Chemist Warehouse. They help maintain bone strength for an active lifestyle. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
Be one of the shoprunners, like a little cameo. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't need to do a full fucking part. It's a cameo.
Cobra Bubble's done worse. I don't like the new Cobra Bubbles. It lacked emotional weight. You know, it's crazy that cartoon from, you know what, 20 years ago can make me cry, and this live action fucking half effort does absolutely nothing. Does absolutely There's films that'll do it to you.
Yeah.
And, this one does nothing of the sort, and it probably had, you know, a bigger budget. And it does. I looked it up. So the original estimated animated budget was $80 million, and the live action, this one, was $100 million, which actually is shockingly low. Pales in comparison to the $200+ million they gave the Lion King, $200+ for the Little Mermaid.
They cut costs and they have Captain.
This was because it was supposed to be Disney Plus. They cut the Captain. That's the reason, probably, because they gave this one less money. Even though, you know, Lilo and merchandising has become a juggernaut, something like $2 billion in merchandising. So more than the original animated movie only made $267 million in the box office, but it was the merchandise that was crazy. And yeah, so I hated Zach Galifianakis as Jumbo, and no.
Everything about him stopped.
As a new fan, like, you're getting all this new from me, this emotion, because that was taking a classic and you're butchering it. Just like probably how y'all felt in Mulan, because I know how much y'all love Mulan. And then Mulan is done. It couldn't even be like mimic the original Mulan. This one mimics the original Lilo and Stitch. It's just every single change that they made was wrong and worked. And Mulan, they couldn't even get the baseline right. They thought that it sounds like, you know, the 80s, but it's just dramatic, and the work out well with the great stuff. So, let's go and go into Final. The fucking I was talking to that's not in I guess the food, you know, make it fucking I was going to look at it. Look, I don't think it's a great movie. I think if you watch the first watch the it's still so much better. Comparing to the original, yes. I don't think that so I mean, I think it's probably better than I think this is probably the one where they got the most right, because they fucking all the other ones that's still I think it's one is probably fine, so I think it doesn't stick out. So we're going to fix things like if there's one some of these but I totally understand not being it at all, because the original is kind of a classic for a reason, and they've really fucked it up. And it's crazy to me that you can watch the hour and 25-minute version and just go, we should do all of these scenes and make sure we have all these scenes. And they have the blueprint right there. It's been there for 20 years in front of them. It's written for them. The guy who wrote the original is in this movie, and he could have been like, nah, bro, don't do that. And they just, even with all of that stuff there, they completely miss the layup. So I'm glad these things hopefully are done with. It's been gutted. Every scene done worse, and all the changes worse. And Aladdin, I think, has more energy and fun and visual spectacle. This one, you know, the animation is so unique and has a lot of good messages in it, and this one just doesn't execute it well. It's fun to take the kids to it. It's certainly better than Lilo and Stitch 3, which is Stitch the movie. The animation was unforgivable. Lilo and Stitch, I kind of down. They're gonna start getting mad. That oh shit, they did make a reference to 627 in here, which you start to get some of that evil Stitch stuff in Leroy and Stitch and Stitch the movie, and then the animated series. Like they said, they try to fill out all the there's a one that's electricity. There's the one that's lazy that makes the sandwiches. There's all these, Ruben is his name, and all these other ones. They try to make a Pokemon out of it, and at first I was like, nah, man, this don't work. But it was charming, and it got so I understood the popularity that grew from it, and I just feel like they didn't put.
Perfetto. Come on, Brett. Perfetto. Almost there. Perfetto. Perfetto. Bravo. Delonge, it's not just perfect, it's perfetto.
When men use Just for Men to eliminate grey, there's a great before and after. Then there's the after. That boost you get when you look and feel your best.
Enough effort in it, they didn't understand it, and they just kind of slapped it on Disney Plus. But somewhere along the line, are you crazy? Like, Lilo and Stitch is a lot more popular than y'all think he is. Why don't we just put this in theaters?
All right.
Putting other projects on hold right now. We can make some money, and I think they're going to make some money. I think they're going to get the wrong lesson from it when it does track higher and when it does make some money. So that's what makes me more mad about it. When you take something so good and you make it so blah and generic. So I am also, I think, I want to do 5 out of 10, but I'm going to join Joe at the low average. Fuck up that third act. I just disliked it. I hated the jumbo, and I can't imagine them doing a sequel and doing more for it. Because it just already lost all the steam and life by the end. So that's our opinion on Lilo and Stitch, the live action. Instead of going out with a bang, the live action adaptations from Disney, which I thought that this is going to be a huge hit, I think it goes out kind of on a winter here, even though it'll probably make a lot of money. Do you think that's it from Disney? Do you think that, because that story, wow, I gotta look up that story.
It's not everything they're going to do some more.
I mean, one of the articles mentions that they think that this is a strategy for them to maintain control of all of their IPs, that will lose them.
Disney is temporarily pausing its production of live-action adaptations, including the Tangled remake. This decision comes after the performance of Snow White and struggled to meet the expectations. Snow White's performance, Tangled Kong's future live-action. Disney is reportedly rethinking its strategy for future live-action adaptations, potentially adjusting them. It's just an adjustment. They're going to wait until it's try to go. Because I just don't feel like Disney has really an original bone left in my body. Where's this generation's Lilo and Stitch and